So I'm going to record this for anyone who is jumping on later. So if you are on this call, it is being recorded. And if you want to go ahead and, turn your camera off. I was on a call earlier today where I was kind of multitasking, so I did turn my camera off. So you do have that option if you don't want people to see your face on this call. But we are going to be doing a Q&A tonight to just go over what we do as coaches. We do these twice a month now. And I'm excited to have some new people sharing their stories tonight. So I'm going to start us off. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Allison, and Ignited Nation is the team we've created. So I signed up with this business about 4 years ago when I was working 7 days a week as a fitness instructor, personal trainer, a dance teacher. I don't know. I had like 12 1099 forms. But I knew that I wanted to help people, but I also knew as a trainer and as an instructor, I was only getting paid when I was working. I remember, especially at this time of year when it was Thanksgiving and, during our holiday breaks, I wouldn't get paid for 3 weeks, which is like the time of year when you're giving money and gifts. And so I was just at a point where I was just tired of struggling financially, but I wanted to stay in the industry of helping people. So I decided to give it a shot after doing a ton of research. I thought Beachbody was a scam at first. I watched a million YouTube videos. I read a ton of blog articles. I'm sure a lot of the coaches on here did their research too before signing up. But I figured I'm going to give it a shot for 6 months, and worst case, I'll just be healthier. So I signed up in April of 2011. And I just started doing a little bit every day. I worked about 20 minutes to an hour a day, if that. Some days I wouldn't work at all, and then I would just play catch up the next day. And then over time, I was able to adjust my schedule and, stop getting up at 3:45 in the morning and get rid of some of those early morning clients. And so I was able to revamp things, and now I do this full time. And it's the best job ever. We just all got back from Nashville. I keep saying that. I get my southern Nashville and Dallas confused, even though they're totally different. We just got back from Dallas from a trip, and we spent a lot of time together. And it's just been life-changing. I mean, I'm just so blessed to work with such an amazing team. And we are starting up a new training on November 30th, which I'm really excited about. So anyone who signs up on our team, or if you've been a coach on our team for a while and haven't really, you maybe sign up just for a discount, you are welcome to join us for that. But I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over now to Emily to have you share a little bit of your story. So I'm going to mute you.
Hi. I didn't realize I was going first, so I'm happy to know. So I'm going to try to make this short. My journey is kind of a few years. So I first was introduced to Beachbody about 2 years ago, I think. It was about 2013 in the fall. So I had been out of college for a few years, and it took me a while to get the job that I finally worked hard to get. So I was finally kind of doing what I wanted to do, and I moved into an apartment by myself, and I thought things would finally kind of fall into place. However, they didn't. I always have kind of suffered from anxiety, but being on my own, it definitely increased. I was feeling stressed out. I was full of anxiety. I was feeling really lonely. So it was starting to take over my life a little bit. So I had Googled ways to naturally get rid of anxiety. And the common thing that they were saying gets rid of anxiety is working out. So I've always kind of been into fitness. I did it here and there, but consistent would not be a word that I would use when it came to working out and eating healthy. But I decided to give it a try. So I ordered, what did I order? T25. And I don't really know how I found out about it, to be honest. But I started doing it. And I noticed just in the first week how different I felt. I had more energy. My negative thoughts started kind of went away. And I felt like I was kind of gaining control of my life again. And that was just in the first week. So I finally realized, like, hey, I can do this. I just have to do it. So I finished T25 program. I lost about 15 pounds, which was great. But the biggest thing for me was that it really helped to reduce that anxiety, stress, and loneliness that had slowly taken over my life. And then right after that, unfortunately, I did have some health issues and I wasn't able to work out. even though I really did want to, but I had to take it slow a little bit again. I would kind of do things here and there, but it started to be inconsistent again. So in the fall of 2014, let me step back real quick. So while I was doing T25, I went on Instagram and Facebook, and I started following a lot of fitness groups. And one of the things I realized that was so different of these people in these fitness groups is that they weren't all a size 0. They had muscle. They were proud of their bodies, even though they weren't a size 0. And that was something that was just so huge for me, because it finally made me realize that you can be fit, but you don't have to be necessarily skinny. Being skinny is fine, but there's definitely a difference between healthy skinny and naturally skinny. So I just realized that not everyone was a size 0, and I could definitely have my curves, and I could blend in with this group. So the other thing that I noticed that was different about them is that they were just so positive. They weren't negative. I was really sick of having negativity in my life, so I did start to gravitate to these fitness accounts. So I'm going to speed back up. In the fall of 2014, I saw a girl saying that she was going to do PiYo. She was starting a challenge group, and I found out it was a combination of Pilates and yoga, which is right up my alley. So I thought I would go ahead and give it another try. So I completed the PiYo program last fall, and I was hooked again. I started making it my everyday habit. My anxiety, it was still there. It's never going to go away, but it definitely reduced. And I stopped allowing it to control my life. So I started changing my eating habits by that time. I started coming up with plans of how to eat healthy and how to meal prep and how to fit my workouts and my meals into my lifestyle. And so then I just realized how much I had grown in just a few months. So, sorry, did somebody say something? Okay, I don't know if you had a question. Okay, so in February it was the end of March of 2015, so just this year, one of my good friends, Jillian, had posted that kind of what we did last night, that they were looking for people who thought about being coaches. So I reached out to her, and I kind of told her my story and said I would love to pay it forward, but I was really scared. It's kind of scary to put yourself out there. You don't know what you're getting into. You know, you can do the workouts, you can eat healthy, but being an actual coach and having people look up to you and have people open up, it's really scary. But I did make it my 2015 goal. I have a quote that I always use, and I wanted to live up to this, and it was to be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. So I had made that goal in 2015, and I realized that what sets my soul on fire is fitness and helping other people. I always say that I have a heart to serve and a hospitality heart. So this just was a perfect opportunity for me to sign up and help others the way that Beachbody had helped me. I was completely terrified to sign up. I had a lot of self-doubt. I just thought, people aren't going to be interested in what I have to say. How am I going to motivate somebody? I suffer with anxiety. How am I going to influence other people's lives? But I definitely have. Like, I'm glad that I just pushed those fears away. Even though I still get scared, and I was scared, I made a commitment to myself that I'm going to try everything. Even if I was afraid, I was just going to do it afraid. So since then, I've been able to reach out to so many people and help so many people. And they've also, especially this team, has helped me so much. I have done things I never thought I did. I work out every day. I eat healthy. I'm on track. My anxiety is the best it has ever been. And I'm definitely consistent. And I even have, like I said, I've done so many things I never thought I would. Public speaking was always one of my biggest fears. Even talking to you all right now, sharing my story, used to be one of my biggest fears. I was really afraid to open up to people, but I've just definitely have been doing it. I actually volunteered to speak in front of over 100 people a few months ago, and I rocked it. I volunteered a few times to share my story, and I've just been able to overcome all these obstacles. So not only am I helping other people, they're definitely helping me a ton. And I have also been able to reconnect with people in my past that I probably wouldn't have had the opportunity to do otherwise. I've connected with people from high school, college, grade school, and I love when they check in and they tell me how much Beachbody has changed their life, and they thank me for the motivation. And if it wasn't for Beachbody, I wouldn't have all of these opportunities that I have had. So
Yay!
Here's I rambled. I have a lot to say. I could go on all night about this. I was trying to limit it. So
Well, I could listen all night, and I had goosebumps. So thank you for sharing
oh,
and opening
thank you.
up, because I know it's scary, especially even on calls too. It's still scary to put yourself out there, but thank you for sharing where you're at. And I know a lot of people, myself included, struggle with anxiety, and that's huge, working out and helping other people overcome that. So awesome story, Sharon. All right, Mr. Caesar. So tonight we have a guy on the call, so I'm going to unmute you. So you want to share some of your story?
Yeah, I'm using a speaker. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so kind of like Emily, I like to ramble, talk a lot. So I'm going to try to make it short and simple because I know a lot of people want to talk. So I'm going to kind of go backtrack a little bit. Beachbody came to me by my wife. But before I met my wife, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures. This picture right here, all the way to, which would be to your right, I think. No, yeah, to your right. All the way, I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys see that?
The white shorts?
Yeah, the white shorts, yeah.
Yeah, to our left. We can see you.
Okay, so to your left, right here, I was probably about 240 pounds. I don't know if you can tell that or not. I was lifting, but I was not in shape at all. So that was when, right after college. So in high school, I probably weighed about 180. So, college happened. I gained a lot of weight, eating, drinking late, and so on. So I gained my weight there. Then I met a sexy lady, Brenda. This is our picture. I don't know if you can tell, she's holding my belly. It's funny because some people are like, are you pregnant in this picture? So then a couple of years after that, I proposed to her. This was in Cabo, still fat. And I was I would be okay with taking my shirt off, but in reality, I wasn't really comfortable. I would say like, oh, well, I weightlift. That's why I'm big. And so sometimes I would take pictures like this, try to cover up my belly. And because I was not comfortable with myself, like I would say I was comfortable. I don't know if anybody's ever experienced that. Maybe it's a little bit different for a girl, but for guys, we try to get away. We try to get away.
We're all like, yep, we've done that.
Okay. So after I met Brenda, we decided to do a 5K. And I was like, oh, that's going to be easy for me. I used to play basketball and soccer in high school, and I did a little bit of in college as well. So adding all the extra weight, I didn't realize how tough a 5K was going to be. I was never a runner, but I did complete it. I really didn't train, but I remember dying. And I would be embarrassed to tell you guys what my time was on that 5K. But after that, I went to the doctor. So I'm not even a Beachbody yet, okay? So I went to the doctor. Brenda went to the doctor. Her doctor was told her she was overweight, that she needed to change something. My doctor had previously told me that like 4 or 5 years in a row, and I was just ignoring. I'm like, whatever, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't take in consideration that weight lift, that I'm tall, and so on. But after doing that 5K, I'm like, you know what? I think my doctor's right. And I still was kind of slacking. I was, working out a little bit better. But what really hit me was when he told me the following year that if I didn't change, I was going to be pre-diabetic. So sometimes it takes drastic things to, go through to actually make a change. I don't know if anyone's ever been told that before, but I've known friends that have been diabetics, and I didn't want to go that route. I'm like, I need to change something. So it just worked out perfectly, because at that time, Brenda met Allison, and I remember sitting there, and I've had this conversation with Allison. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, what is this girl talking about? She's probably full of baloney. Like she's just trying to sell. And it's funny because Allison's like, well, it was like, I think your first year, right? Being a coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First year, for sure.
So I'm glad that even though I doubted her, Brenda believed in her. And so she started, doing the program, doing Shakeology, and working the business. And I was kind of upset because I had to propose to her, and I told her, like, we need to save money. Why are you wasting money on Shakeology, this and that? And so I was upset about that. I was supportive, though. I'm like, you do your thing. And she's like, well, why don't you join me? I'm like, no, that's your thing. So fast forward 2-3 months after that, I saw her losing weight, being more positive. I'm like, what is going on? This is not the girl I proposed to. But it was a good thing. And I told him, like, you know what, I want in. You know, I don't know if this is baloney, but it's working, so I went in. So I started using Shakeology, and I started getting my results as well. I still didn't want to work the business, even though she signed me up. She's like, you're a coach already. I'm like, what? I'm like, I never told you I wanted to be a coach. But she signed me up, and, you know, we can talk about that later, why she did that. But it was funny because now I look back, I'm like, I don't know if you guys know, I'm a PE teacher. I'm a physical education teacher. And I was like, I like to help people. You know, I'm in the fitness kind of industry. Why am I not a coach? So then it clicked, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. So I started helping people, and it's not about the money. And that's about Platinum Edge, that in reality, if you have the heart to help people, your business will blow up. You know, it's the people that are in it for the money that then people can tell. They're like, you're just trying to sell. And if you're just trying to sell, they're not going to come to you. But if you actually honestly care about them and you want to help them, oh, guess who joined us? If you really want to help them, they'll know, and then your business will go, like I was saying. So let me see. So yeah, I did the P90X Insanity, and that's where I got my first original weight loss. Fast forward to all that, I've done like so many programs now. Like I said before, I was never a runner. I'm not here to show this off. I am kind of showing off, but not for a reason to brag. But this year I've got the most medals ever. I did a 5K. So going from a 5K, when I told you, I'm embarrassed to tell you the time, I got first place in my age group. So I did a 5K zombie.
Everyone's clapping.
This is my third half marathon. I did the Monster Dash.
Woohoo!
I did the hot chocolate, which was awesome. It was all for the hot chocolate. And so I told you my story about a 5K, right? And then I went to half marathon, which I've done 3 times. And I finally, I said, I got to do it. I don't know if anybody knows what this is. It's the Chicago Marathon. So I officially did my first Chicago Marathon this year. And I have to thank not just Beachbody, but our Ignited Nation team. I have teams, a couple girls in this team that helped me through it. They have ran marathons, and they gave me the best advice. And if it wasn't for what we have, this team, I don't think I've ever done it. Besides, obviously, I'm going to give credit to my wife. But they pushed me, they gave me tips, and I was like, oh my God, this is what I need. None of the friends I have that are my old friends or still my friends have not ran a Chicago Marathon. And I just told you, I was never a runner. What helped me was that I needed a change. And now that I got that change and I have this team that helps me, I know that I can do whatever I want, whatever my heart wants, if I dedicate it and have the right support and the right people. And that goes to you guys. If you're not on a team yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to be on a team. And if it's not this team, if it's, find a team. Find something that will help you. Just like our programs, we have so many different programs. It might not be the right program for you, but we'll help you to find the right program for you, especially if you really want it. But that comes to you. So that's what I got out of it, So if you have any questions, let me know. I know I'm the only guy here. So I know someone asked me earlier, I don't know if she's on here, that how do I feel just being the only one of the only guys in the team? I'm doing this for me, and it doesn't matter if I'm the only guy here because I'm changing my life. I'm doing it with my wife and I'm doing it with the team we have. And that's what matters to me. I don't care if I'm the only guy here. I don't care if it's girls' night out. Hey, I want to join the girls.
Yay. Thanks for jumping on too. It's fun to have a guy's perspective because it showed even like your story, Caesar, like we can relate to you. Like us women definitely hide when we're like not feeling confident. We do the same thing in pictures and like we're all people and we all go through that. So that, we can all connect. And I really am so proud of you. Like I've had goosebumps. So now I'm like, maybe AJ and I will do the Chicago Marathon.
Well, you did it too. You've done a couple yourself. So I was like,
I've done one full.
If guys could do it, I could do it.
But I was in my early 20s back then. But no, thanks for sharing. I mean, I'm so proud of you. So let's go ahead and open up some questions. If anyone has any questions, they can unmute themselves. And while that's happening, just like one of the common things that I'll go over is a lot of people, like their big fear is like, do I need to be a fitness professional? And do I have to be a perfect weight? And I think both Caesar and Emily touched on this already. Like, people are going to support you on your journey and they want to go along with you, and you're just setting that example. And being on this team just helps motivate you to be better. You know, I just posted my refresh pictures, and you know, being on this team has held me accountable, and I've kept weight off, and I finally feel really good. And it's because of everybody on here who's so supportive, and we do a lot of cool stuff together as a team. So you don't have to know everything. We have trainings to teach you. You don't have to be a fitness professional. Actually, as a fitness professional, I love that I don't have to sit and make up workouts for every single person, because that takes a lot of time. And a lot of times the people don't follow them, or they only follow them a little bit, and so you can't really help them. So as a coach, we get these full programs with the workouts, with the meal plans that we can just share with people and coach them through it. So just wanted to go over that one. So Stephanie, do you want to kind of talk about what we do as coaches? Like a day in the life of a coach?
Sure.
Yay.
So there's, 3 behaviors that we try to do every day as a coach. So there's all kinds of things that we do as a coach, but if you only had a short amount of time to work on your business, there's just 3 things that we really try to focus on every day. So being a product of the product. So using your, drinking your Shakeology every day and getting in whatever workout you want that, speaks to you. There's so many different workouts, and whether you're into dance or you want to weight train, if you want to focus on nutrition, Pilates, yoga, like every little thing that you can imagine, we have a program for. So you just find one that really makes you excited to work out. As coaches, we try to focus that like working out is so much more than just, being thin, and it's about feeling good about yourself and being confident. And so find that workout that really speaks to you, that you like get excited about. I mean, I am like so obsessed with size. I could literally do that workout all day and sweat and be panting and still want to keep doing it. So for me, that's something that speaks to me. So you just want to be able to find a workout that you love and, get that 30 minutes in each day. Drink your Shakeology, because as you either know from drinking it, or you'll find out that it's like working out. You can't really just drink it once every few days. It's really like an accumulative benefit. So you want to drink your Shakeology every day and your workouts, because if you're not doing those things as a coach, then you're not ever going to gain trust or credibility from the people that are watching you. So when people see you doing those things, it comes into consistency of people seeing you drinking your shake every day and doing your workout every day. And then they start to trust you, and they start to trust the products, because they'll start to watch your journey. The other thing we do is, there's only so many people you can talk to, friends, family, there's so many people in it's called like warm market, that are people that you see every day and people that are around you. But fortunately, we are blessed with social media, and we can reach out to like hundreds of thousands of people, I talk to people like that are in Australia, and they're like, oh, can I do Beachbody? It's like, it's insane, because we can reach out to so many people and help so many people. And even though people think there's like so many coaches, like we're all so different, and we can all connect with different people, and people are going to connect with you as a coach for different reasons than connecting with someone else. So fortunately, with social media, we can, get to know people on social media, and we will teach you how to do that. So you're not just like a random person reaching out to somebody. But that's how you gain people in your network, is through social media. So whether you do Facebook, or you like Instagram, or you like Pinterest, or, whatever is exciting for you to do, because just like your workout, like you want to do things that excite you and make you excited to do it. So you gain, more people to talk to and more people to share your story with. So that's the second thing we do. So we drink our shakes and we do our workout, and then we add people to our network. And then, because what we do as coaches is we keep each other, we keep people accountable. And, we do these things called challenge groups. So we find, say the first of the month, we'll do a group and we try to invite all these people to this group and say for 21 days or for 30 days or for 60 days, we're going to be in this private group together, and we're going to keep each other accountable, and we're going to motivate each other. And the days that you don't want to work out, you're going to get in that group and you're going to see everyone post. And it's just a very positive environment to be in. So many people like to just be a part of something and to feel supported and to feel welcomed. And that's what we do as coaches, is we help people get results by supporting them and inspiring them every day. So every day we try to invite to those challenge groups. So we'll reach out to people, and whether it's on Facebook or in person, and we just reach out to those people and tell them about the opportunity to just live a healthier life. Whether they want to lose 5 pounds, whether they want to gain 10 pounds, whether they just want to gain muscle, or maybe they just want to be held accountable. There's so many different reasons why you can be in a challenge group. And so we try to reach out to as many people as we can each month to get them in that group. And then obviously, like, as you start coaching and you're feeling so good about it, you want other people to be on your team. And we're like a big family, and when you are just so excited to help people every day, you want people to do it with you. So the other thing that comes with inviting is that we invite people to come onto our team, so that you can not only help them change their lives physically and mentally, but you can help them in their whole life of finances and just making them living the best life that they can. Because I truly feel as a coach that it's my job to help people live like their most fulfilling life. And, that's why I do it, and for myself, and to help others feel the same way. So it's just like a really cool job to just basically be your best yourself, and then you get to pay it forward every day. So it's pretty awesome.
Woohoo! And Stephanie, if you watched her video on the event, she is a very, very busy person, but has totally blown up this business just with having that mindset to help people. And when I met her randomly online in a group, and we have a ton in common, and she cracks me up. But she's just done so much with this business and helped a lot of people. And when we met, she just wanted to be the best version of herself. And then from there, people saw her changing, and they were like, what are you doing? And so it's just been a cool thing to watch your journey, for sure. So thanks for explaining all of that. So I'm going to try to wrap it up pretty quickly because I don't see any questions. Does anyone have anything they need to ask? We want to know where everyone's located. That's a good one. So I'm in Chicagoland with the Marquez crew. Does anyone else want to unmute and say where they're from so Katie can get to know us, and so other people watching can get to know us?
I'm from Boston area. I live in New Hampshire now. And my girl Sarah's on too. She's in New Hampshire too.
I was trying to unmute. I couldn't figure it out.
I'll mute everybody. Nobody scream. No, I'm just kidding.
We're in New Mexico.
Morgana, I just learned that yesterday on last night's call. I'm like, how did I not know that?
And Erin's in the Chicagoland with me too, with her cute little pup.
Yes.
I was like dying. I texted you.
We have people from all over. It's awesome.
I'm in Virginia.
Yay. That's a new one, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we have any other ones in Virginia. So that's my
Awesome.
Awesome.
And I'm in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Emily's in Cleveland, Ohio.
Very cool. Thanks, guys.
All right. That was fun. One day I had an idea that we should make a Ignited Nation logo with every state we're in. I thought that'd be cool. But we'll do that one day.
With little pins.
Yeah.
Little pins all over.
It'd be pretty sweet. Because I think it'd be cool if we had a coach in every state. That should be my goal for 2016. That'd be fun. Okay, so how we earn money, for people that want to know that. I'll post a video that explains it in detail, but basically as soon as you sign up, so I actually have a new coach who just signed up and I'm excited, but as soon as you sign up, you get a website. Let me do everybody. You get a website and you can start selling right away. So people can order from your site and you get 25% commission. So that's the one way. Or if people order a challenge pack, you get a set amount based on whichever challenge pack it is. And then, so you either earn commission that way, or you can start earning a team cycle bonus. So once you reach a certain rank in your business, you start earning from the team. So what's really cool about how Beachbody is structured is that it's not like it's not a pyramid, it's more like a circle, because I'm putting people under like Stephanie. And so Stephanie's actually going to earn points, and that is going to help her with her bonus. And then like she's putting people, so it's all like circling, I feel like. So it's really cool. I'll send a video that explains it in detail, and it's hard to just explain without like drawing out charts because I'm a visual person. But you can earn a team cycle bonus, and we're all really helping each other succeed. And so that's why we do start new coach groups every month, and we have a lot of trainings in place. We have a team website, so we always have people and trainings that you can do on your time to make it happen for yourself. And then if you do decide you want to sign up, you just reach out to the coach who invited you, and they will go ahead and walk you through the process. Basically, you just can choose if you want to pay the initial $39.95 or if you want to get a challenge pack, which is the best value because that's when you get a workout, Shakeology, and the coaching fee is waived. So I wish they would have had that 4 years ago. There used to not be challenge packs, so I had to buy everything separate, and it was a little more expensive. So I do recommend that for everybody if they can make it happen. And then from there, you know, after that initial month, then it is $15.95 a month to be a coach. So about $16 a month. So that's pretty much it for signing up. Anyone have any other questions they want to type in or put on the event wall or anything I'm missing? I'm trying to keep these shorter. Next month, we're going to try something a little different, but for now, this was a girl/Caesar night. Caesar's leading the crew. Cool. So thank you guys for sharing your stories, Emily and Caesar. It was fun to hear, and you know, I think it's good for more of us to just share where we're at with things because everyone, like Stephanie said, is so different and everyone relates to different people. So we do have a huge variety of coaches on our team. You know, people from stay-at-home moms, moms that work full-time, single people, newlyweds like me. We have so many different people on our team in different careers, and you can really make it work on your time and fit it into your lifestyle. But like Stephanie and Emily and Caesar were saying, like it starts with you being the best version of yourself and feeling good and then just paying that forward. That's what it's really all about. So thanks for taking time out of your Tuesday night. I'm so confused. Yesterday I was on the phone with my mom. I'm like, is it Friday? Because I just got back in town and I normally work all day Monday, but I had some appointments and stuff, so I didn't. I'm like, I think it's Friday. No, it's Tuesday. But thanks for taking time out of your Tuesday night to join us. And if there's anything you can think of, reach out to the coach who invited you, or you can, right? I wish it was Friday. Reach out to the coach who invited you or to any of us, and we are here. We're all open books. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. We hope to have you joining us if you feel it's the right fit. So have a good night.